Yes. So basically, the main reason why we set up NQB Recruitment Solutions 5 years ago was we felt there was a big gap in the market, myself and my brother. We've worked at different ends of the recruitment spectrum. I've worked within recruitment as a consultant. My brother had worked as a sourcing director, working with recruitment agencies to fill roles out in the Middle East for Ericsson. So we'd seen it from different perspectives, and we knew just how much of a challenge it is to actually be able to find the right people and work with clients to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So it was that fact that we felt that there was a gap, and that was the reason why we set up the recruitment agency 5 years ago, to fill that gap, particularly within the tech sector. I was using one of your competitors, Vincherry, previously. However, the product is very similar, but the support is non-existent. You pay for a certain amount of support, and then after that, you have to pay continually for more support. And I just felt that was unfair, because you're paying a monthly subscription and you expect a certain level of support. So then I looked into different solutions, and in fact, my brother did the research and found Recruit CRM. It's a fantastic platform, and what we felt is that not just is it a fantastic platform, but it's customizable. So what we were looking for isn't just a off-the-shelf product. We want something that can be customized to what we need. How, as you grow and evolve, it can grow and evolve with you. Plus, what we wanted was the support needed to be there, because there's a lot of things when you're transferring data in, or when you're adding data, when you want to modify your the pipelines, or you want to modify how you do things, optimize it, you need support. And this is the thing I really love about Recruit CRM, is the support that's there. They're just a click away from setting up a meeting and doing a Zoom call with them, or a Teams call. It really is second to none. So I must admit, it was more my brother that did the research, but then we shared the information. He looked at a number of different providers, Bullhorn. We were already using Vincherry, and he did the research. And he said, look, as an organization, the reviews are really good. People have put a lot of positive things in there. And then we had a couple of calls with your sales people. And what they were explaining is that, look, yes, the products are very similar. We are customizable, but the main thing is the support that we provide post-sales. And this really resonated with me a lot. When we looked into it, costs are very similar with other solutions on the available out there. However, one thing that I'm a firm believer, because it resonates with our own business, is post support. So in our case, post placement support, in your case, post purchase support. And I think this is really important, and it's what sets companies apart from their competition, is how you deal with your clients afterwards. Because to be honest, anyone can sell you a solution, but it's how you deal with them afterwards when they need help, when things aren't 100% and they need to customize something, or they need help or support on something. And I think this is what, when we looked into it and we saw the reviews that you'd got, the kind of comments that were being bandied about, and the fact that you do provide such a strong support function post-sales, I think for us, this was really important, because as I said, it resonated with us, but it was also important because we're coming from a platform that really didn't want to provide it without paying. I loved it. I really genuinely really liked it, because the thing is, it's well laid out, it's well thought through, it's thought through from a recruiter's perspective, and that's the main thing. I mean, at the end of the day, it almost looks as if somebody who's been in recruitment themselves has written the actual piece, and the UI UX on it is really user friendly and very easy. We can set up Kanbans to look at candidates as they're going through the recruitment process with a client. Adding in candidates into the system was so intuitive. You don't even need any help to actually navigate around the whole platform. And this is one thing that we really love. But then when we did need some support to customize things, there was people there. But my first impressions were really professional, well laid out, well thought through. At the end of the day, there's other products on there that are twice the cost. And to my mind, when I looked at them and when we researched them, I thought there's not any difference. At the end of the day, or in fact, in some cases, in some ways, Recruit CRM was laid out better than those that were trying to charge twice as much. So for me, I think the USPs that you've got aren't just the fact that you do provide that support, it's also that it's so intuitive how you set the whole platform up. Being able to put a job on there, being able to put a candidate on there, and then link them to a role. Also being able to extract people or companies straight from social media platforms. I think this is brilliant because it means you don't spend half your life trying to find information out from all over the place just to put it into a CRM. You can automatically do that. I think all of these key factors really, really do set you apart. And I think for us, anything that makes the job easier and extracts that admin side of it, you just double thumbs up. So I couldn't quantify any of that. I've not done any metrics on it. But one thing I can say is that it's definitely increased our productivity by 25%. The streamlining and optimization of the recruitment process has definitely meant we can work on more roles and that we can provide a better service for our clients. Because the other big advantage of this is that it opens up the platform for clients. So those that are savvy enough to actually be able to look at the platform and look at the different candidates on there, it means you don't even half the time have to send them emails. You can just forward the candidate's profile within the whole process, and they can look at it online. They can set things up online if they want to, and I think that level of automation has probably given us an edge and an advantage. Like I said, probably about increase the efficiency by at least 25%. I wouldn't like to estimate because I haven't done the metrics on more placements or anything like that. But one thing I can say is it's definitely made it at least 25% more optimized and efficient. And that added advantage of being able to give a client access to the back end to see and look at the process and look at where candidates are within the process. And I think it's really, really useful. Also, the some of the other things that are really good, you can set up a campaign to send out emails. You can see whether people have actually viewed the emails. I think again, these are all really important things that sort of add to the overall ability of the platform. Oh, great. I can't put one there. I've got to say that they're all very appealing because I think there isn't just one. I think it's the fact that it's a combination of so many different aspects that give you the edge, and you basically automate so many of the things. I mean, if it's with the Kanban system, which is a quick view of the recruitment process for a job, or it's the being able to extract contact information or people's information directly from social media to add it straight into the back end of the actual CRM, or if it's being able to allow clients the opportunity to look straight into the back end and see where they're up to within the recruitment process. You know, whether it's the auto parsing of CVs, there is so much there to just really, really say, you know what, it's this. I couldn't pick one. I genuinely couldn't, because I think there's so much good and at a very affordable price, you know, and that's the thing. You realize that it's not just a very well thought CRM system, but it's also so user friendly, and there's so many of it. So maybe the most important thing is it's so user friendly, and that's the one thing I you know, literally a dummy who doesn't know much about CRMs, I think they could pick it up and literally run with it. You know, they might be a laggard and basically be very good at recruiting and hate having to do any admin. I think this would resolve that for them. All the time, 10, 12, 15, because at the end of the day, I think it solves so many problems particularly for smaller agencies. You know, at the end of the day, the biggest gripe that we always have is that we don't have enough time on things. Well, this actually takes away that headache, optimizes the process. So I recommend it to everybody. Every time any agency asks me, the first thing I say is, have you got a CRM system? And even if they have, I say, look into Recruit CRM. Definitely 10 out of 10, if not more.